everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video we are going to learn practice at 2.4, but this is the part 2 of this exercise where we are going to solve the quadratic equations like this, but we are going to do it by the formula method. Okay, so when we are going to solve these sums, what we are going to do, we are going to compare the given equation in the form with the standard form, and then we are going to find out the values of a, b and c. And after getting the values of a, b and c, we are going to substitute it in the formula, which is minus b under root b square minus 4ac. And then after that we are going to find out the two roots, so the two values of x, and these values we are going to find out. So normally when we find out these two answers, now we consider that one value as alpha and the one value as beta. We'll see that in the next exercise. As of now, we'll learn to find out the roots of the given quadratic equation by the formula method. So the first step, as always, is going to be comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, and then we get the value of a, which is 1, b, which is 6, and c, which is 5. Okay, after doing this, we are going to find out the value of b square minus 4ac. So as you can see here, we substitute the value of b. So b is 6 here, so we substitute 6. It is b square, so 6 square minus 4a. So a is 1 and c is 5. So we have b square minus 4ac. What is the square of 6, children? The square of 6 is 36, and this is 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20. Now 36 minus 20 is nothing but 16. Okay, so once we get this, we write down the formula for this. That formula is, as you can see on your screen, it is b square minus 4ac, minus b plus, look at this, minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and the other root we find out by minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. The only difference here is about the sign. Baki sab same hai. Okay, this minus, and then there is plus. Remaining all is same. Okay, minus b first we write, and then we write down plus under root b square minus 4ac, and then we write down under root b square minus 4ac, and the denominator we have 2a. Okay, now we are going to substitute the values. So let us substitute the values. So what is this? What have I written here? So minus b, as you can see here, we have minus b. So where is b? B is here. So this minus we write down here, and b is 6. Okay, after that we write down the sign plus, and then under root. So we have under root here. So what is b square minus 4ac? We have just found out that is 60. This is under root 60 upon 2a. So 2a, a is 1, so 2 into 1 will be 2a. Okay, so these are the two roots that we find out. Then we're just going to go on solving further. Okay, so as you can see here, under root 60 is going to be 4 at both the places, so we'll write that in the next step. And then remaining all remains the same. Minus 6 under root 16 is 4, and 2 1s is 2. Now minus into plus is what, children? Minus into plus is minus. So 6 minus 4 is 2, but the sign of a bigger number is minus, so you'll have minus 2. Whereas here minus into minus is plus. 6 plus 4 is 10, and the sign of a bigger number is minus. Denominator will be upon 2. So when we divide this, 2 divided by 2 is going to be 1, and 10 divided by 2 is going to be 5. So these are the roots of the given quadratic equation. So finally we write down the answer. Minus 1 comma minus 5 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Now next, x square minus 3x minus 2. So here again we are going to compare this, and we are going to write down like this. See, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to minus 2. Then we find out what is b square minus 4ac. So b square is minus 3 square minus 4, a is 1, and c is minus 2. Then square of minus 3 is 9, 4 into 1 is 4, and 4 2s is 8. but there is minus sign inside, so we put this minus sign here, and this minus remains the same. Now minus into minus is nothing but plus, so 9 plus 8 is 17. So after that we write down this formula as always, minus b and under root b square minus 4ac, and then we substitute the values. Okay, so as you can see here, minus b, so this minus sign is this which is outside the bracket, and b is a negative number, so we put that in the bracket. So there are two minus sign. The outer minus sign is of the b, and this the value of b is minus 3, which lies inside, plus under root of b square minus 4ac, which is 17. So this would be root of 17. Okay, this will also be root of 17 upon 2a. So 2 and a is going to be 1. So 2 into 1. But we know that root 17 is not a perfect square. So we are not going to get anything out of it. Only instead of that we can just do is minus into minus, which will be plus 3, plus root 17. Similarly minus into minus is plus 3 minus root 17 upon 2 ones is going to be 2. Okay, so now after doing this we're just going to write down the final answer, because you cannot solve this further, right? 17 and 2 and 3 cannot be solved further, so final answer will be this. Okay, so this final answer x is equal to 3 upon root 3 plus root 17 upon 2 and 3 minus root 17 upon 2 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Similarly, so as you can see on your screen, you have the third sum, which is 3n square plus 2n minus 7 is equal to 0. So we compare it with ax square plus bxc, and we get the values of a, b and c. Then we substitute in the formula b square minus 4ac. So as you can see here, our b is 2, so b square minus 4ac. So this is 4, and a is 3, c is minus 7. Now 2 square is 4, and this 4 3s are 12, 12 7s are 84. So we get this, but there is a negative sign with 7, so that we put inside the bracket. Now minus into minus is going to be plus, so 4 plus 84 is going to be 88. The next step is writing down the formula. So the formula is this, minus b under root b square minus 4ac, and this b square minus 4ac. After that we are going to substitute the values, and we get this. Okay, so now after doing this we write down this values here, as you can see. Now root of 88 is not a perfect square, so 88 can be expressed as 4 into 22, as you can see here. Yes, and this is 4 into 22. We normally express this in the form of a perfect square, yeah? Multiplication of a number between the two numbers, out of which one is at least a perfect square. 2 3s is going to be 6. Now if I see this, minus 2 will come like that only. I can change this root 4. Root 4, instead of root 4 I can take 2, and this root 2 is not a perfect square, so this root sign remains with it, and this 6 also will remain there. But this 6 I will write down as 2 into 3, because we will do something out of it. Okay, so now we have this root 22 and root 22 here. Okay, now we will take this 2 and this 2 common. Okay, so it goes outside the bracket 2, and inside what remains? See, 2, nothing is there. This 2 went outside the bracket, so nothing is there. That means there is 1 inside the bracket. This 2 went outside, so only what remains inside is root 22, and this 2 went outside, so what remains is only 3. Yeah, so this 2 is in the denominator, 2 into 3. Similar thing happens on the other side also, and after that we cancel this 2 and 2, after which we are left with minus 1 plus root 22 and minus 1. I'm so sorry, minus 1 minus root 22 and minus 1 plus root 22. Okay, so there has to be this minus sign here. Okay, entirely. That's a mistake from my side. So there has to be minus sign everywhere, and this will be a final answer. The final answer is going to be minus 1 plus root 22 and minus 1 minus root 22. Okay, are the roots of the given quadratic equation. So this is how your answer is going to look. Okay, thank you very much.